The election results knocked the wind out of a lot of Democrats. So yesterday, Vice President Harris was in Maryland to give a pep talk to students and young community leaders about where to go from here. Take a look.
I just love seeing all of our young leaders. You know, when I look out at all of you, I know and I feel so strongly the future of our country is bright. It is bright because of all of you. Many people have come up to me telling me they feel tired, maybe even resigned. Folks who have said to me that they're not sure whether they have the strength, much less the desire, to stay in the fight. But let me be very clear. No one can walk away. No one can walk away. We must stay in the fight.
And so now, of course, some aren't sure how much the party is listening to young Democrats, because yesterday Congresswoman AOC lost her bid to lead Democrats in the House Oversight Committee to more moderate Congressman Jerry Conley. So what does the party, this is a question, what does the party have to do to reconnect with voters?
Go ahead.
Why are you asking the Republican? I think the Dems should start. I've got thoughts, but I'll let you start.
I can start. Look, young people were still the age group with the highest support for the Democratic candidate this year. So we can start there. I don't think that young people have necessarily left the Democratic Party. Yes, there have been some gains made by the Republican Party, but by and large, young people are voting democratically. The other thing that I will say is about AOC, she has been demonized by the right. And she's been demonized as this like too progressive, far left person. And I want to try to set the record straight, because if she is too progressive, then the Democrats really are going to lose the working class, because this is her platform. The key issues: health care for all people, affordable housing, rebuild the unions, federal job guarantee, free public college, create clean energy jobs, pay parental leave, and expand protections for the LGBTQ plus community. If that is too progressive for this country, then that's a problem for the Democrats, and that's a problem, quite frankly, for this country.
That used to be a description of a liberal. But the devils are also...
health care for all should be an everybody issue.
But the devil's in the details, because a lot of this country does not support, for example, the Green New Deal, which would absolutely crush jobs across this country, wreak havoc on the economy.
It would create millions of jobs, actually.
It would actually make international travel virtually impossible to do because of some of the regulations that have been in place. Universal health care. You should have, of course, anyone who needs emergency coverage, people should have catastrophic coverage, but most Americans think they want to have some choice and optionality in their health care. There's a reason Obamacare did not have the public option. That's not where the majority of the country is. I would argue that AOC is definitely too left for the majority of the country, but from my perspective as a Republican who didn't support Trump, this may sound weird, I think Democrats focus too much on Trump. People who were going to be with Donald Trump were going to be with Donald Trump. There needed to be more of a, this is who we are, this is what we're proactively fighting for. And I can think of 3 or 4 policies that were laid out by the vice president. She talked about this support for elderly parents. She talked about these first-time home buyer payments. But they need a
opportunity economy.
But again, that's a platitude. What does it mean? You know, like, and I didn't know that by
a 90-page
But in this world we live in, when you have 3 months especially, I don't know that people knew what she was for. And then a lot of her positions in 2020, she was on the complete opposite side of now. So I think you have to decide what is it, not just what you're against.
I have to say that I like what AOC says. It's very FDR.
It is.
It's very, most people in this country want all of those.
Looking at Kamala Harris, who is trying to give advice to the young voters. According to Kamala Harris was trying to tell the young voters to give them encouragement, because many people are confused. Many of the Democrats, they don't know what to do. So Kamala Harris had this, that he went to school. He was advising the young voters what to do. She said that many people have come to her and said they are tired. They want to resign, they don't know what else to do. So Kamala Harris was trying to encourage everyone. You have to come, you cannot quit. You just have to move. You just keep moving. You cannot allow the Republican to put you down. You cannot allow President Trump to put you down. President Trump should not be the reason why you don't. So Kamala Harris was just advising them, making them to get strong, making them to pull on. So the women in the view all have the other point of view to see. According to the Democrat team behind, the Democrat have to come and push, because we all know that you see President Trump is the one. He's the one ruling the country. He's talking, you can hear his voice, even more than the president of the United States. The women of the views were saying that Democrat cannot just give up like that. They have to stay strong. They have to be positive in such a moment. They have to tie one another with one another. They have to just remain strong, and giving up again is not an option. Giving up is something you have to stand in. So somebody like the other lady who's a lawyer, she was trying to that it doesn't matter that you want to quit. It doesn't matter. All you have to make sure that the baby has a lot of food and keep the baby going. Some of them are telling her that no, you cannot do that. You have to keep moving. You have to keep pushing until you reach a promise, whatever is promised. So the women in the view is that sometimes some people are blindly following the wrong way. So if everyone will open their mouth and begin to speak, because President Donald Trump, they keep talking something, it looks like it's true. People start believing that what you are saying has been true. So the women in the view are just okay, they'll do many things, and the women in the view for President Trump, they don't know the repercussion what will make them. So actually, everybody will say next year they are going to start seeing the real America, the real color of the United States. You argue on what they are saying. Many people are confused. Many of the Democrats, they don't know what to do. So Kamala Harris had this that he went to school. He was advising the young voters what to do. She said that many people online have come to her and said they are tired. They want to resign, they don't know what else to do. Many people are confused. Many of the Democrats, they don't know what to do. So Kamala Harris had this that he went to school. He was advising the young voters what to do. She said that many people online have come to her and said they are tired. They want to resign, they don't know what else to do. Many people are confused. Many of the Democrats, they don't know what to do. So Kamala Harris had this that he went to school. He was advising the young voters what to do. She said that many people online have come to her and said they are tired. They want to resign, they don't know what else to do.